Love these guys. Yeah, those odds on the top of your screen are the wrong way around. Is actually 87% to Epsilon and 13 to KlikTech. Hopefully, might see if we can get that changed. But for now, we're going to get straight into this one. And of course, you can put some money down on the bets.net odds of 1.13 money line for Epsilon, 7.08 for KlikTech. Definitely know who they are favouring. I definitely know who I am favouring. And we'll find out who everyone is favouring in this pistol round. Here we go. The CT starts. Smoothie going for his trademark mid push, and Surreal also out towards the banana area, looking to try and shut down Tees as they come. Not spotted. Eventually, Savy spots him, and the crossfire is locked. He's kind of stuck here, and the grenade looks like it's going to be able to finish him off. Not quite. Lands damage onto Cosmine. Another flashbang's coming through. Surreal is still holding a very aggressive angle. Not very used to seeing this kind of play from Epsilon. And meanwhile, Smoothie is here towards mid. He's going to get himself on towards boost stairs and take down Bomez to draw first blood in this match. Looking towards mid, Savy will take him down with a little bit of team damage. But look at the HP damage that Epsilon have sustained so far. 5 points of damage on Surreal, 13 on Robin. And KlikTech are still sitting around 189. And the remaining members of Epsilon just going to have to fall back into passive positions. Only T-Sack is the only man left unscathed. Thank goodness for that as well. He's got no armor. The defuse kit player for Epsilon, eventually Surreal, will wrap up and decide to join them. Here we go. Flashbangs over. Savy spotted, tapped off. Robin gets one more as well on Stole, leaving it in Buster and Privy. Spotted, tapped. Damage done just through the smoke. T-Sack comes in, eventually wraps it up on towards the site, getting shut down, and Robin will pick up 2 kills. So the HP disadvantage doesn't really affect Epsilon, apparently. As they pick up the first, and KlikTech are left with not a whole lot to work with in the conversion round. This should be the basic eco or the force bite. They haven't actually managed to get the bomb plant. The Deagles and the CZs will be in the hands of KlikTech for this round. Kevlar helmet, a couple of different players. Savy is saving in terms of the Kevlar. Can't quite get the 1 Deagle on players coming out, and once again they'll go aggressive towards mid and second mid. Stoll will be here, trying to see if he can deal with Cosmine. Does spot the angle on Smoothie, trying to see if he can take him down, and yeah, KlikTech doing a good job at keeping Epsilon's star player at bay, but it doesn't matter because that other star player is fragging. Cosmine does get backstabbed by Bulmez, so KlikTech aggressively into the apartment's position. We'll be able to shut down Epsilon Esports' main 2. Now it's up to T-Sack, Surreal, and Robin. 3 versus 3. They have some rifles to play with as well, so aggressive peeking isn't advised, but T-Sack will do it anyway, and he'll get punished as a result. So that's one more rifle for KlikTech to play with. They've got one man on the A site as well. That's Robin with a UMP. On aggressive, actually. Just underneath quad. Decent position to shut down Savy. May just give him the 1 versus 1. Yeah, back turned easy as looking for the second and almost connects it as well. If he locks onto booms, then maybe we would be looking at a different story. As in the stands now, Incendiary will come through. Surreal backing himself into a corner. I don't know where he's coming from, but he can still win this retake. The question is, will he be able to do so? Diffuse kit out. Buston watching this angle. Looking for Surreal, and boom, spots him. Now I know exactly where he is. The question is, will he go aggressive? Will he re-look in for a double peek? Yes, he will. And he will get shut down for it. Bust him. With the double kill. And that will be the first round on the board for KlikTech. So the force play does work out well. Kind of down to just more aggressiveness being punished from the Epsilon side. This is a very aggressive CT side. And having both your main men kind of pushed up into apartments. Getting punished by upgraded pistols. Ill-advised from Epsilon. KlikTech aren't complaining though. They've got themselves rifles. 2 AKs, M4, UMP and a Galil. Meanwhile, on the CT side, they've got the Deagles. CZ and a UMP as well, Cosmine. Oof. Epsilon suffering to some lucky shots coming in from the KlikTech side behind smoke. Surreal down to 17 HP already, and he has armor as well. Passive default from KlikTech, interestingly enough. Splitting aggression with aggression in that last round. Now they're taking a much more calm approach. Starting to gain some map control, get damage onto CT players. And now it amounts to a push into B Banana. 55 seconds still left on the clock, so there is time to work with, and they have got to deal with a crossfire locked out. Surreal here and Cosmine back towards Dark. Now here comes the utility. Surreal going to peek out, look for the 1 dig. Gets a good amount of damage on Savvy, but it's not a kill. Cosmine's just hearing all these footsteps, he's biting and waiting his chance, and Savvy's going to clear out, he's going to get taken down. Privy also going to get not quite 2 HP. The 4 versus 3. The bomb will go down. T-Sack, Smooya, and Robin will still try and fight their way back in. Robin gets himself a good, nice double tap onto Privy, who was already low, but now he's out. 3 rifles to be dealing with here on the KlikTech side. Epsilon really have it pushed up against themselves. They don't even have a defuse kit, so they've got to act quick if they want to make this work. If not, they will just be suppressing the T side into the site to try and ensure they do not get out alive. Burst come through, sprays out, lined up by Buster, and he just shuts him down. Boom's also on T-Sack. Makes it 3 for 3, and KlikTech will stay alive with 3 players at the end of that round. Rifles recovered. Epsilon have themselves... well, nothing really, to be honest. They have themselves USPs, a CZ from the likes of Cosmine, a flashbang from Robin. And that's about it. And probably is all she wrote for this one. I think KlikTech should be able to take a nice 3-1 start. Lost the pistol, but put it back in the 4th spot. Minute and 20 still left to go on the clock. A very passive stance again. An interesting time from KlikTech. Not to go barging in towards Epsilon's side and just creeping in around their various different areas. Trying to get a read on what Epsilon are going for, but nothing to find so far. Eventually T-Sack will start to get aggressive. Meanwhile on the B site, boost coming out, Surreal. Boosting, I think that's Smooya there. Yeah, that's Smooya, alright. And they're going to receive a little bit of information. Some utility coming their way. And Booms will take down T-Sack as well. Cosby spraying, can't get stole. Not to be, not today. Smooya does catch him off guard though, takes his head off his shoulders. Busted with a quick trade back, however. I mean, 1 rifle that the CTs can recover, and they may just like to protect it. I say rifle, it's actually an SMG, but whatever. And KlikTech are going to get a nice start in this best of 1 on Inferno. 1 will get planted on 8. This should be a 3rd round very easily to the favour of the T-side. I don't imagine that Cosmine and Co can do much about it. I imagine that maybe they might like to go for it, you know, if they can do any damage. Save it, please. I was going to say, if you didn't see that. Loses much more HP compared to what Surreal had to take damage for. Savvy can't even deal with Robin either. And yeah, Cosmine will take the $600 for it. It does get traded out eventually. So damage being done by Epsilon. If they can get 1 more kill though, that would be even more than merrier. Robin even getting a Galil. Ooh, this could do some damage. Will he spot Bustin? Yes, he does. Sprays his way on through, but Bustin takes him down. Leaving up to Surreal. Actually, Surreal does take down Bustin. I wasn't even paying attention. There we go. Booms will take him out of the action. Deny that Mac 10 going any further, but Epsilon have a rifle buy in this round anyway, so it doesn't matter. M4's out to play, 2 for Masters as well. No AWP, which is a good sign. Smooya can't just take that straight to the face of KlikTech, at least not yet. And to be honest, that's exactly what KlikTech wants. To suppress the main AWP for Epsilon. Else it will end up being a very ugly time for this T side. Yeah. Utility out towards Banana once again as the T side take a much more, again, a passive approach this time. Savvy is eventually suppressed by the smoke and pushed forward by the Molotovs, so... gonna force him out of position, but he deals with it relatively well, so... Epsilon are not allowed to first pick. They're not allowed to force a KlikTech mistake. Have control of B banana and have control of the B site. Meanwhile, some more T-side players making their presence felt in the apps position of A. Standardized default. Epsilon like to run this one as well. Push. Admittedly, it is a little bit more aggressive. They push players straight up into the up position to take early control, and KlikTech are still playing passive with 45 seconds left to go. They've got to amount to a setup eventually. Bomb on the back of Savvy. The Savvy is out towards mid, so here we go. Looks like the push is coming through. Smokes down towards either side, long and short to suppress players. Smoothie and T-Sack are locking down the crossfire. 20 seconds still left to go. They're taking their sweet time with this one. KlikTech, if they drop the bomb now, this is going to get very, very awkward. And in fact, the push will come through as Bustum takes the first man, but he's got to be able to double down on T-Sack. Smoothie takes down Booms. T-Sack eventually falling, but 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Smoothie has to drop the bomb if he can take down Savvy now. He can't quite do it. In 3 seconds, the bomb will just about get planted. Eventually, the CTs will arrive and they'll clean things up. Savvy, the last man. Smoothie with a 4K, locking it down. But only just. KlikTech are still allowed a bomb plant at the very least. So extra money in the bank to go well with a single round of loss bonus they now have. It means that their money is pretty bolstered. And we should be seeing another buyback from this T side. As of right now, our bets.net odds still haven't changed to the right way around. Rest assured, they were right before the knife switch. And our odds are still 13% to KlikTech, 87% to Epsilon. So just a heads up for everyone watching at home. There is a reason. Here we go. Push coming in from the T side. Robin, first frag, dropping the bomb, looking for a second, connects it together. T-Sack from the other side. Takes down Buster before Booms comes through and chases him right back out. Quick reload from the likes of Robin. Has to back himself back up. But look at Cosmine. Oh, this is perfect. Surreal still's 1 kill away, but Cosmine suppressing KlikTech, bracketing them in towards short and shutting down the last player that was left, but it was mostly down to the defensive of the Epsilon side that allowed KlikTech no further bother. And that means we're now back to an eco. P250s will come through. CZ for Privy. And for Booms as well. P250s for everybody else. 3 AKs, M4, and an AWP from Smoothie, who's already going to go down mid. Looking for the first pick on Bustum. Is it going to quite land it? Bustum's not going to go and offer him up that much. I think he realises what he's up against. And Smoothie will go peeking aggressive in towards second mid, shutting down Privy. Cosby also look to bust him as well. What? Are you for real, mate? Come on, please find Bustum. There we go, Cosmine. Small gap in the smoke, didn't quite check it 100%. At the very least, his little risk of potentially going down didn't net himself 2 kills, so that's a little bit extra, but in an anti-eco setting, not really. I don't know, not really advisable in this situation. Just take the kill. Shut down KlikTech as best as you can. Savvy and Boom's last 2 left alive. Now just Savvy is the last one. Bomb on his back, so if he can sneak past the CT side, then maybe there will be a bomb plant, but unlikely. And Smoothie makes it impossible. 4-3, Epsilon currently in the lead. And shutting down KlikTech. So there'll at least be a buyback from the T side. The AK is coming into play, but limited utility across the board here. 4 smokes, 4 flashes, 2 mollies, and a HE. That's all KlikTech have to work with. Meanwhile, the single op setup is still in play from Epsilon. Hasn't changed a single bit since the last round, and already the aggression will come through. Cosmine and Surreal taking it down. shutting down the first and taking into the mid control back. Booms does manage to get a flank together from second mid. Smooth's going to get caught off guard, going aggressive towards Banana. So the AWP does fall out of play, and the T-side take the lead back in terms of the man advantage. But Robin with a quick trade as well. Bustin falling, and Cosme lines up too. Leaving it up to Booms. Lone man left for KlikTech, and the CTs only have to push a little bit further forward to find the bomb. Admittedly, they don't realize he has the bomb, so in theory, KlikTech, if they had it on the back of Booms, he will be able to get a bomb plant out of this one, so extra money would be in the bank for the T side. Meaning that there's a potential for potentially a force buy in the fourth round loss bonus, I should say. Or just a little bit more money to bolster the max bonus buy. Booms will try and fight his way out the corner, offered up a 1v1 by Cosme, not looking the right way. And Robin will challenge him eventually to shut him down and bring the round back to Epsilon Esports. Losing players and money, but they have enough to buy back here, so not too much of a problem, but a long-term issue. If Epsilon do lose pretty hard to KlikTech, it's going to not spell great things for the buy-up. But not for this round, though. CZ's coming out from KlikTech. Epsilon still have enough to buy into the rifles, and the AWP is back on Smooya's back. He will once again go down towards mid, looking for this first frag on Savy. He won't find it today. Savy just gets out of dodge just in time. And the T-side will slowly start to push up into apartments. Booms is the man with the plan and the lead. But Smooya is also looking to challenge him. Hasn't played his position before and could have lined up two, but he only gets one. Stoll trades him out, gets that AWP in his hands. Looking at T-Sack, he just about spots his head to take it off. Wallbanger on it. That's a man advantage for KlikTech as well. They're doing damage. Robin will get down Bustin, but he's going to get traded as the AWP of Stoll goes absolutely huge. Looking for the next man, a Cosmine. Savy will take him down, but now Surreal's up and Stoll is on fire. 4K out of nowhere to bring a fourth to the KlikTech T side. AWPs for both sides once again. Smooya putting his out towards the apartment, a risky close range position, but I think actually just based off the outcome of that last game, surely you wouldn't. But that's his choice. He's going out towards apartments, backed up by T-Sack. Little best duo here for Epsilon. A minute still left to go on the clock for these guys. Eventually, KlikTech will have to make a move. They've once again gone towards their default. Pushed up aggressive out towards B Banana this time, but haven't gotten full control of it. They've got 3 CTs to deal with as well. So best be wary. Very little noise, very little will be given away by the KlikTech side. Eventually it will be Stoll peeking up. We're going to give anything away to the CT side, I should say. A couple of bullets whiz past his head, but and nothing significant coming out. Flashbangs blinding all the players here out towards B Banana, but eventually Stoll and Bustin will start to move up together, but the second flashbang is so good. Smooya and Surreal and Cosme look crossfire it and lock it down. Robin peeks up, gets himself one and the second. And Epsilon shut down KlikTech relatively easily thanks to just a little bit of smart utility usage. Placed well to delay KlikTech to throw them into disarray when the push came through. Nice coordination from Epsilon's CT side. Which puts KlikTech into a force buy situation. 2 AKs, 1 Galil, a CZ, and a Deagle. And that is all they've got to work with here on the T side. Boom's already going to get taken out by Crosby, who once again goes aggressive. Smooth out towards Banana, nets himself too. And just like that, the round is over. No need to play out the rest of it. Just shut them down. Smooya does get caught off guard eventually, but there's not really much that Stolen and Bustum can do from here. Bustum does get surreal. Okay, hold on a second. Deagle shuts down one more. We're back to a 2 versus 2. Stole's got 9 HP, sure. But surely there's no way that KlikTech can do this. They're going to run straight into T-Sec, and he should be able to line them up. Well, actually, maybe not. AWP is in the hands of Stolen. We saw what he did a couple of rounds ago with it. Bustum slowly sneaking up, and he's going to get the bomb planted. T-Sac will try and spray him down, but he can't quite get it. Now they know where he is, as well as that rotation coming from Robin, but he gets a wall banger on Stole. Didn't know how close he was until there's another Bustum's right here, but he still peeks out, still wins out the Angel, and just about wins the 7th for Epsilon. That could have gotten scary, though. That could have gotten major, major scary. But thank goodness it is not. And KlikTech are once again forced back to a half buy here. CZ, PT50, a Deagle. Well, I guess you could call it a force buy, considering we're on 2 rounds loss bonus once again. That bomb plant just about enabled them to get this much out, so they are looking for something in this round. The question is, oh, never mind. They are not looking for anything in this round. The grenades have done their damage. Incendiary should burn off few. If not, the lineup should be able to do so. Robin gets himself one. Cosmin gets a trade back. So at the very least, the pistols are still doing their damage, even though their users are tagged up to hell. (3v3), but there's a major health advantage to Epsilon. Surely they can't be able to win these Angels out if they are KlikTech. See if they can recover those rifles. That would be nice. And maybe there's something that they could work for here, but for now it's not going to be the case. Savvy's going to get hurt by Cosmin. Cosmin will start to peek up and look for Privy. Pre-fires the angle on the Deagle. Little do they know that Cosmin's still creeping, and he's going to line them up. And then from there, any chance that KlikTech had has gone straight out of the window. 9 HP for Stole. Incendiary on his back, in his belt. CZ in his hands. There's not much he can do from here. This will be an 8th round on the board for Epsilon, who will take the CT half. And Cosmin will make it a 4K for extra celebration. Even then, KlikTech haven't been able to get a full-on buy again in this round. 4 AKs, the 1 UMP on Booms. Meanwhile, the 3 M4s, the AK and the AWP still stay in play for Epsilon. And the utility is once again just doing the work for them. Privy down to 66 off the basis of an incendiary. That's it. Smooth, you're going to get boosted up here. It looks like will he be able to spot Stole? Yes, he does. And takes the head very easily. Not able to find Bustum, unfortunately, but that's just the way of the land. Couldn't see him, wouldn't want to re-aggress and give up the AWP to KlikTech. That's really not where you want to go with this one. A minute will still be left to go on the clock. Bomb in the presence of KlikTech. Not on the back of anyone. Still got a man disadvantage as well, so Epsilon have plenty of room to breathe here. Smokes will go down, trying to block off some small angles, but nothing major. Robin will take down Savvy as well. Privy will connect the spray on towards Robin, looking for the next man, but T-Sec shuts him down, leaving it up to Bustum as the last man way over towards the B site. The bomb has been dropped. He was trying a lurk, and there was no one there to fall for it. Epsilon will take a 9th. Very easy stuff coming in from these guys, and this is really the power of Epsilon. When they are on point, they are just absolutely flawless, and there's just nothing that anyone can do to really shut them down. Admittedly, they are up against KlikTech. Take from that what you will. Bustum has no chance at this round. That is not a debate point. He will have to save his rifle into round number 14. Where KlikTech will have to make a decision. Are they going to force this one as well, or are they going to save to at least get a 10-5 scoreline? Either way, things do not look good for the T-side. They have been starved of cash flow for basically this entire half. What are you guys going to do? Looks like it will be the force buy. CZ's coming out. Dingle. Galil as well for Savvy. I guess I don't really have much of a choice, because to be honest, you know, they're gonna have to force in the next round anyway. If they can get another round out of this one, at least it makes it 9-6. If not, they do go down 11-4, but still can recover from that. Can't recover from that though. Smuria instantly in towards second mid, taking down Bustum. He does get traded back eventually. Robin also with a quick trade as well, but he gets caught off guard all the same. Savvy walking off the damage and shutting him down. 3 versus 3, but Cosmin also pushing up from Banana. The aggression of Epsilon is good. It's good enough for this round. And these bombs does take down one more from Cosmin. 2 versus 1. T-Sac will look to try and shut him down. Spray comes up from the CZ, but it's just not going to happen today. 10-4 is the last one, round number 15. And thankfully, Epsilon don't really need to worry too much about their economy at this point in the half. It is the last round, so everyone's going to be force buying. Unfortunately, KlikTech do still have enough to get the AKs together. Still limited on the utility. Aggressive CT side has so far worked out. Once again, down towards mid they go. And in this case, Cosmin does get traded back. T-Sac, however, still fragging away. Does get traded eventually by Savvy. So 3 versus 3. Once again, the same sort of default setting plays up on KlikTech. Do trade at least to keep things even. That's it. Gone are the days of Epsilon taking a very easy man advantage. And Booms will take down Surreal as one more frag goes to the favour of KlikTech. Can they recover this now? Epsilon. Aggression may turn to cockiness, and cockiness may give them some mistakes. Is Robin still going to get aggressive with just 15 HP? For real? Are you for real, dude? Smuya. AWP. 1v3. And what can he do from here? Smokes are up. He's got a small gap to look through, but no one will be watching it. Looks in for Booms. Looks in for Stole. Be wary of where this is coming in from. He's running out of time as well. He's got to get this defused to get there. He spots Booms. Oh no! It switches out to PG-50 at the worst possible time, but still takes 2. Smuya, there's no way. There is no way he's sticking this. Savvy will peek. Can't get the quick scope flick. Trying to look for one more. No. But what would have been a very clutch play from the Epsilon AWPer has turned into rubble. 10-5 will be the ending half scoreline. Epsilon CT's just gone as well as they wanted it to, though. And now they can bring their aggression back into their T, so we saw a lot of it. And this is the side to put the aggression into effect. Pistol coming out to B first, however. Epsilon going to give Surreal the support role. The P250 will be out, and the grenade and flashbang will be out together as well. They're also going to get his utility out already. T-Sac going to take down Bustum and start things off. They're lining up for the T side. What are you doing, KlikTech? Privy will take down one more, but now they know exactly where he is. They can just avoid him entirely. Go straight towards the A site. Cover off your backs. Get the bomb plant, set up the retake against them. As well as that, they should be able to get info of where that defuse kit is dropped, because there's a pile of bodies right there. Must be among one of them, because it's certainly not above Privet. And that will be pistol 2 of 2 and 2 for 2 to the favour of Epsilon. I'm not even sure what to make of that play, to be honest. I mean, if you're KlikTech, what do you expect to gain out of that? I could not tell you, to be honest. I really could not. What they have found out of it is a lost round and a forced buy, and potentially a 13-5 to try and work a comeback off of. So he does take down one at the very least, catching T-Sack off guard. Can he get the second? Actually, yeah, the flashbang is good, so the force buy ain't so harsh. And KlikTech will once again reassert themselves back into this match to potentially bring things back together. They still have to deal with 3 more players, of which they have stacked in towards A, Privy. Going to see the flashbang. The MAC-10 out from Surreal. Takes the first and the second. $1,200. Loses a lot of HP, but he stays alive, and that is the bottom line because the bomb will get planted. And there is pretty much nothing that KlikTech can do from here. They have got a UMP to work with at least. So if they wanted to go for a retake, it is still plausible to shut down Surreal, but they're going to opt against it. They're going to save these 2 SMGs until the next round where they won't have anything to work with at all. Potentially drop them for another gun. Possible. But either way, this will be a 12th round on the board for Epsilon. KlikTech just looking to the future to establish what it is they can do in round 18. What are they going to do in round 18 is the real question. 2 SMGs, they will drop a couple of pistols. That's about it. No armor, no utility of any significant side. They've got Bustum's smoke at least. And once again, Epsilon going to try and counteract this mid-aggression with mid-aggression of their own. They should be able to rip players apart. Privy down already. Surreal will be forced to back off because he did take quite an amount of damage from that CZ. Star will finish the job eventually. So to a 4 versus 4 we go, but the CT's still locking things out. Smoothie out towards Speedway takes down Buster and Stoll trades out to Cosme. Sabi takes down Robin. And Booms takes down Smoothie. Okay. Epsilon are playing really cocky and it is really starting to cost them now. Losing rifles, losing investment. And all to force, not even forcible, just eco pistols. The bomb of T-Sack will be able to make its way into the B site at the very least. And we'll get a free bomb plant out of that, but the question is, will he be able to fend off the 3 incoming CT side players? Backing his way into a corner, looking for Booms, looking for Sabi as well. Can't quite see him, not just yet at least. He turns his attention back towards Banana. Stoll is here. Spotted. Headshot. Perfect. That's the way you open things up now. 2 armorless players to deal with, but they've got AK-47, so your head armor is completely irrelevant now. And Martov going through, trying to prevent T-Sack from getting further away, but it doesn't matter because he will peek anyway, and Sabi will take the headshot for the 6th round on the board for KlikTech. Epsilon's cocky aggression will get punished this time by the Serbian side. Still will be a buy-up from both sides, however. Smoothie coming straight in. AWP down towards mid, trying to look for that opening frag, but it won't happen. Tag damage early on by KlikTech will still kind of put paid to what Epsilon have to work with at the moment. Good damage on Cosme already. A nice start here from KlikTech. The smokes go down across the map, trying to suppress each side from getting a positional advantage above the other. Right now, it's not really working to anyone's favour at the moment. It's just default per default. So far, working to slight favour of KlikTech. No picks, though, for either side. So that will all maybe back to change in a drop of a hat. Well, actually, now take a look at this. The positional advantage from Epsilon could still catch them off guard. Savvy takes down Robin at least. Looks in for Smooya and shuts him down. Bustum gets T-Sack as well. And just as quickly as the jig is up, the push is over. Surreal and Cosmin don't really have much of a chance. They fight their way out of a corner, but Savvy's still here, and he's still fragging. 3K for him, leaving it all on Cosmin as the lone man on the site, but the bomb has been dropped. 4 seconds left. This one's not happening. They will push, they will look for the frag, and they will find it in hole. 7 rounds on the board for KlikTech. 5 more to go to catch up with the Epsilon side. And Epsilon looking likely to have themselves an eco. Well, it is an eco of sorts. No armor, no utility of significant nature. Just these P250s, just this Glock. And that's all it is here for Epsilon at the moment. Grenades down already this time, and KlikTech will be trying to outnade the mid-aggression from Epsilon this time. And Syria coming in through from Stoll as well, trying to suppress them, trying to ensure there's nothing going to happen when it comes to the side of Epsilon. Playing this one a little bit more smartly though. They've gone pistols quick into the second and main mid setup. And now going to flash their way in. Lands a little bit short, so I don't think they would have landed on everybody. But either way, they still get a good dink on Stoll. Smooya does end up falling. Cosmin next to challenge. He's low on HP, so he should be able to find this one frag to a 4 versus 4. Rifle can get picked up from the T side as well. Cosmin going to get shut down by Booms. The rest of the T's pushing in from short. T-Sack caught off guard. Booms looking for his next frag as well. Takes out Surreal. And Privy doubles down of his own accord. Bringing 8th to the KlikTech side. Full buyer coming back from Epsilon now, out of the eco territory. Not going to find much ground out of this one, taking a little bit more of a careful approach. This default they like running, pushing one of their stars, Cosmin or Smooya, straight up through the apt position. Smooya's on a rifle, he's not on the AWP. And Robin will slowly start to push up and lead the charge alongside Smooya. Minute and 10 still left to go. Surreal. Oh. The grenades are so good from KlikTech, as they are from Epsilon. Robin gets caught off guard. Stoll gets traded back very quickly though, and now he'll look in towards the A site for the next man. Booms here in the corner, one out towards the pit area. It's Privy taking out one and the second, but he gets caught off guard by the third. Cosmin shuts him down. 2 versus 2 now. As the bomb does get planted and the retake is up for KlikTech. Bustum from library, Savvy from mid. Smooya will start to get aggressive as well. Be careful about when this smoke does clear. Cosmin full blind. Savvy doesn't quite see him though. Doesn't take the opportunity. The AWP looking for his chance. The incendiary goes down, gives away his position, and Cosmin punishes him for it. And Smooya trades places with Bustum to take Bustum down. 13-8 now will be the scoreline to the favour of Epsilon Esports. And a pause will come through from Smoo. That technical or tactical? About to find out, I guess. Tech. Oof. You're rocking Sky Internet there, Smoo. Might want to get that changed, buddy. Worse to this with running BT Internet, that would just be like, ugh. Of course, if you're from the UK, you'll understand all these jokes. If you're not, then you're just, all this is just going to fly over your head entirely. So, sorry. But it looks like his ping has decided to settle out finally. Smoothie up. Currently on 21 frags, just behind Cosmin on 22. Epsilon will go for the second mid default. That lacks the A-App's presence, so just boots on the ground. I say that though, and they quickly go back into A-Apps, so hey ho, what do I know? Bomb is on the back of T-Sac as well. I mean, they still have to go, and all they've really done is just pushed in, given very little information. I think they've got some info on where the boys from KlikTech are at right now, and they will just go for a quick hit in. Savvy legs down T-Sac, trying to look for a frag and preemptively fires and pays the price for it, giving up a huge amount of ground to Epsilon now. As the T-side wrap their way in, the AWP repositions, and finally he takes down Smooya. Stole out towards Pit, looking for Robin. Can't quite get the frag on through, he was blind. But not anymore. Savvy looking up, and Cosmin gets himself out from apartments, taking down Stoll. 30 seconds. Damages his own teammate, but still takes down Booms. 4 versus 3 now. And the bomb will get planted for default. We're looking at 14-8 right now, and KlikTech have already backed out of this one. Could have made the retake work against some very low HP players of Epsilon. They don't have that information, and they don't have the chances. 14-8, and the T side will have control of this one. Now within 2 of staying alive in this tournament. Reminder that this is an elimination match. Swiss system format. And the loser of the, or both of these teams are in 0-2 territory. The loser of this one goes out entirely. So it is a crucial match in the context of the Bets.net Challenger Series. So, forced buyout from KlikTech, AWP, 2 M4s and 2 for Masters. They lose this buy, they lose this game. Straight in with the aggression will Robin go. Once again, that B push coming out alongside the A-App's aggression. Surreal will get punished for it this time. They don't realise that Cosmin's still here though. Stoll does, but Savvy will still get taken down, and Cosmin's happy with that. He backs right off. How much info did that give away to KlikTech, though, that they realise that Epsilon are not playing in towards this A site? That they realise off the fact that Cosmin backed off that it's going to be a B site hit? Or is it all just a ruse? Is Epsilon trying to pull the double fake against KlikTech? Are KlikTech reading onto it? They're going to push one player, Privy, rotating back in towards A site, and Buston will just hold down B, all in his lonesome. And the AWP of the CT side will take down T-Sat. The grenade will finish him off. A little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump. And down and out of the round here. 4-3. Favor KlikTech. Smooth is desperately trying to get one onto Boomers. He's been underwhelming with this AWP play so far, missing some very crucial impact frags. Let's see if he can do anything more with that. The bomb is pushing around towards B side. They're trying to pull the fake against Privy. Or bust him, I should say, in fact. Hiding behind Epsilon. On new box, not so new anymore, I guess you could say. I think he's got the information. The CTs are rotating. They're going to set the backstab up. Epsilon need to go now. They need to try and find this frag quick. And Smooth's going to get caught off guard by Buster, who takes one. Looks for the second of Robin, but he can't quite do it. And the bomb will get planted just behind the fountain. Privy's looking for this frag, but he finds Robin instead. Leaving it all onto Cosby. Takes himself 2 frags, looking for this third man clutch. For the 4K overall, it's not going to happen. And KlikTech take an all-important round to stay alive in this match. Epsilon going in with a force buy for this next round. I guess they can afford to do so, but they are limited in utility sets. Only 3 full sets across the board. Flashbang up for Robin, and that's about it for him. And KlikTech have managed to find the information they need to keep them alive for the most part in the AWP. Of Sadie is desperately trying to find this opening frag like he did in that last round. This time he's on the B site though, backed up by the likes of Buston. He's been pretty solid on his B site defensively. Didn't have major impact in that last round, just trying to hold off for backup. Did his job as he did. And Epsilon will now start to focus fire on A site once again. This default down to mid, into the Apps position, and Booms is setting up appropriately to try and deal with it. The Incendiary goes down, and he gets himself 2 frags for it. Surreal, meanwhile, coming out of Apps will take down Privy and looking for his next man, but Booms is here on top of quad. Robin does spot him, but he does make his way back down away. Robin gets taken out, and Surreal drops all the same, leaving it up to Smooya. Last man in Apps, in Boiler Room specifically. Trying to peek around, but close range against his pistol. This CZ should be able to do its damage. Incendiary will go out towards mid. Smooya still watching out this one angle. Looking for any C2 who wants to present him with a challenge, but they are pretty much, the crossfire is set here. There's no way that he's going to find his way out of this one. This should be a 10th round on the board for KlikTech. And Epsilon are starting to fall a little bit further behind than they would really expect to be at. You would hope they'll be able to take a relatively easy victory away, but so far that's not been the case. KlikTech have kept up and kept coming at them. Now 4 rounds away. Evening up the scoreline against Epsilon. Will they be able to do it is the question. 2 rounds lost bonus for Epsilon. No money to work with per se. And really, that AWP is the only thing that Epsilon can really hold in this round. The CZs, the P250s. And that is it when it comes to the T side of Epsilon at the moment. Try as they might. It's looking like a round for KlikTech already, but maybe Smoothie can do something not for the AWP, in which case, well, Epsilon will be back into round 25, but for the most part for now, it is a default, doomed to fail. Minute and 10 still left to go. Epsilon are slowly starting to amalgamate themselves into the push. Savvy, meanwhile, takes down Robin. And the star player of Epsilon takes the opportunity to push up into long on the A site. Desperately looking for a frag here, and he may get off of it. No, the flashbang pushes him back out of play. Okay, nice from Stoll, flashed in as well of his own accord. Smooya and Cosmine full. T-Sack and Surreal. The last 2 left, Surreal burning alive in the apartments. And T-Sack picking up the AWP and picking up the bomb. Trying to look for a way back in, but 15 seconds left. This T-Sack looks like they've been locked out for round 25. Leaving it up to T-Sack to try to see if he can get one more frag. It's not going to happen today. It's an 11th round on the board for KlikTech. And they bring themselves within 3 now of Epsilon's pretty stunning lead at the end of the half. Only 4 rounds so far compared to KlikTech's 6th. Right now, Cosmine is going pretty huge for Epsilon, but he needs to convert that alongside his teammates into a round more tangible for them. 27 frags so far in the server. Smooth is trailing behind him at 21. He's saving for that AWP as well. He's got the CZ. Kevlar helmet could be a waste of money, but especially if he goes down in this particular case. Epsilon do win the round, however. I think he should have enough for... No, he doesn't actually. Never mind. Scratch that. So he's going in for the force buy regardless. Savvy flashed out. AWP gets caught off guard. And finally, Epsilon break the curse. They break the cycle and jump straight into the B site. Smoke down on Cross. Smoke down for Coffins. Bomb will get on the site. And Smooth's planting it open as well. Risky initially, but now they've got it down, they're in a bit more of a safe position. And Smooth is trying to get some pepper damage on the likes of KlikTech. Stole a little bit low. Boom's a little bit low. Nothing major and significant. Cosme going to see that flashbang coming from me. He takes down Privy as well. So 3 versus 5, almost 2 versus 5. And Stoll take the 1 HP. Boom spots Smooth through the smoke and takes him out all the same. So KlikTech need to act faster. They want to make this retake work. Bust him. Pushed up aggressive, but he's going to get forced back away alongside the rest of the CT side. They're going to leave this 1B and allow Epsilon to get to match point together. And 2 rifles will stay alive, at least for the most part. 85 HP remaining on KlikTech. They have 1 more buyback left. It's forced from here to here. And they need to go to overtime to survive in this tournament. This is an elimination match. 1 round from Epsilon will keep them in the tournament at 1-2 in the Swiss stage. And KlikTech will be going home. So AWP getting aggressive. Tags T-Sack down. Legs him to 11. The grenade will be able to finish the job. And the rest of Epsilon will start to try and see if they can recover the situation based off of that. Robin pushed up. Grenade down. Molotov away. Smooth looking for the AWP shot, and Star will take down Cosme. Meanwhile, over to the A site. Savvy is here. Alongside Bustum. Good peek. Can't get Smooth though. We'll just back off a little bit further, back and away. Bustum still spotted out by Robin. Can't get taken down fast enough, and Savvy is left alone here on the B site. A 2-man advantage is starting to dwindle here. Savvy desperately looking for a shot. He can't work. It's surreal. No. Staying alive. And now the retake will be on for KlikTech, but this is still a very good retake all the same. 4-on-3 situation. And players coming in from CT. The backup has arrived. Savvy's still here with the AWP playing close, looking in towards the site. Smooth out towards Banana. Molotov in towards Robin. Actually pushes him out of dark. He's going to get taken down. Never mind. That's frags going left, right, and centre to the favour of Epsilon. As Surreal, Robin, and Smooth combine. And KlikTech just all of a sudden lose control. The whole thing. 16-11.